Looks like it's a rainy morning. Got the mist coming down. Everything is wet. Good morning, babe. I've never seen you looking so good.
You like my shower cap?
Down, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Everything's wet.
If you know anything about us, you know that's pretty drastic. But beautiful rainy morning. I mean,
Yeah.
well, drizzly. We're gonna head up the pass and start to warm up as we go. It's like a 2% grade up to the tunnel. I think we've got probably about 10 miles to the tunnel, maybe 15, maybe 30 to Cle Elum, where we hope to get a hotel and maybe for a couple of nights. So here we go. Isn't that pretty? Look at that.
Pretty.
Oh, I love that. Like I got a pole sticking out of my head. There's the trail. Look, the hat's on
That's
crooked.
where we had been.
I don't think the crooked hat works with the helmet, does it?
You can rock anything, Roland.
Thank you. On the cool side,
Yeah, it is a bit chilly and damp.
it's getting colder as we get higher up.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
One shot of riding through this paradise. And you know, it wouldn't feel the same if it was all warm.
Yeah.
Special.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello.
All right, breakfast of champions. We got tortillas, peanut butter, and
Beef jerky on the side.
no, we got beef
and
jerky on the
Nutella.
side. Peanut butter and Nutella burritos. Thank God we loaded up with water, huh?
The Palouse To Cascades State Trail Park is an important link in the Great American Rail Trail, crossing the Cascades at the Snoqualmie Tunnel and reaching all the way to the Palouse region in Idaho, across the dry desert of eastern Washington. By all accounts, the eastern section of the trail is extremely rough and remote, and the reports we've been hearing are that east of Kachess it's not close to being ready for prime time.
Here we're getting a view of the interstate, far down below. Been hearing it for quite a while, in and out.
Originally, the eastern part of the trail was known as the John Wayne Trail, and the western portion was called the Iron Horse Trail. But in 2018, the state of Washington renamed the entire route to the Palouse To Cascades State Park Trail. Here in the Cascades, the trail is gravel but smooth, with a gentle 2% grade to the crest of the mountain range.
Keep going, baby. Keep going.
It follows the old Milwaukee railbed, with many trestles and other artifacts from its days as a railroad, and commands outstanding views all along its length. The Snoqualmie Tunnel is a 2¼ mile long railroad tunnel constructed around 1910 and abandoned in 1980. At 2,600 feet above sea level, it provides an easy yet dramatic crossing for cyclists.
Avalanche Avenue is what they called this. Keep the snow from dumping onto the trains, obviously. It's not winter, so we're not too worried. We're just worried about keeping our energy up long enough to get to this tunnel. Whew. That is it, baby.
What? It is.
Just leaving the Snoqualmie Pass Tunnel. We are now officially on the other side of the Cascades.
Daylight, sunshine, nice.
And there's sun over here. Sun. Can you believe that? It's crazy.
We got some beautiful people we just met.
I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily.
And that's Tom and Nicholas.
Hey, Tom.
He's our silent
Hey,
Bob.
Nicholas. You guys, that's
He
some
only
good
talks
people.
when he needs to.
Crossing the finish line, and it's Roland Lepic in first place, and the crowd goes wild.
All refreshed and
Lunch.
got a little ramen in us. Finally got our cup of coffee. And ooh, look at the lake out there.
Look at that, wow.
Nice. Oh, almost crushed a little salamander. Came right under my tire. So yeah, now it's a downhill into the dry part of the state. And on to Cle Elum. Cle Elum. Cle Elum. I have no idea.
Any idea where we're at?
God, where are we? We are somewhere west of Easton.
Beautiful lake, just gorgeous. This is day 6, and we're just heading down the trail into Cle Elum and get a hotel room. It's been a couple days. We both need a shower, and we need to dry everything off because it's like a damp sponge in this place. But it sure is pretty.
One weekend, happy times, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's always happy time when we're eating.
Oh yeah.
Constantly hungry.
Yeah.
Burning so many calories a day.
Finally getting some good cruising in, about 12 miles an hour, coming down the hill. Boy, that feels good after a couple days of slogging, isn't it?
Hit my rhythm, man. I have hit
Yeah,
my stride.
exactly.
I can ride forever.
All right, well that's what we need to hear,
Yeah.
because that's how far we're gonna ride for freaking ever. And we love it.
As we passed over the rain shadow of the Cascades, the climate began to dry out noticeably. Clouds gave way to deep blue sky, the spruce forests were replaced by ponderosa pines, and the rainy mist eased into a steady, dry wind. Really starting to dry out here. The whole climate has changed. The Yakima River carries water from the Cascades to the thirsty eastern part of the state, ultimately emptying into the Columbia. Its waters irrigate the apple orchards of the Yakima Valley.
Where are you guys going? What's your plans?
We're doing our first inaugural shakedown for bike packing.
Yeah.
My wife and I, we're from Baybridge Island, and I got my brother and my nephew over here.
All right.
Austin, Texas.
Hey, how you doing, Austin?
Doing all right. It's a beautiful day to be out here.
Yeah.
3 days, 2 nights is a shakedown to figure out what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
Make sure that we have everything dialed in, because in the end of the month and then early August, we're going to try to do a 4, 5, 6 day trip somewhere if the border opens up.
Yeah,
Over
nice.
in Canada on the Great Trail that goes up to Maine, and maybe start the section at Victoria.
Oh, cool, cool. Happy trails. Ah, you too.
Palouse To Cascades.
All right.
Find you and we'll find the YouTube.
This is the coolest little place. We are getting ribs with coleslaw and collard greens and beans. And this place is just as cute as hell. I love this little lady back here.
Got a flat last night just as we were coming into town, and I have to ride about 5 miles up to Roslyn, where the only bike shop I can find is. Get a couple of inner tubes, so I've got enough to head east from here, where we're going to be kind of starting to move into the desert. Pull into Roslyn. It looks really familiar, and I realize it is the setting for my favorite show back from, I don't know when it was, maybe the 80s or 90s. Northern Exposure, neat little discovery.
We spent our rest day in Cle Elum getting laundry done, catching up with loved ones back home, and just checking out the town. Shuttered businesses were sadly common in this pandemic era all across America.
We have this incredible waiter. Meeting a lot of good people on
Hello,
our trip.
Joshua.
Hey Josh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for the good service.
It's people like you that make Discovering America work.
That's right.
There's good people all over America.
Yes,
so
there are.
true.
People from Chicago, Montana, Alaska, all over.
That's right. Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Very
just
nice to
loved
meet
meeting
you.
And you're just a wonderful person.
Please.
With a great
Safe
personality.
travels.
Thank you.
Yes. And if you're biking through, stop at the Cottage Cafe.
We
Oh,
will.
nice.
Okay, thank you.
Nice, nice
All right.
So we're coming to you from Cle Elum. It's Roland and Julianna. We are beat. Today we were just like hurting. We needed that recovery day in a big way. So we just actually got back to the bar. First couple of margaritas. It's, you know,
Roland, this is Chris. When you get this message, please call me. It's important. Thank you, brother.